Hey, hi there. If you're watching this, thank you. It means the absolute world to me. And I'm so stoked to be starting Solo South. This is the official YouTube announcement. I will be leaving in about a week to ride my motorcycle from San Francisco, California to the bottom of South America, or as far as I can make it, as far as weather permits. I'm leaving a little bit later in the year than I expected to, but that's totally okay. You know, it's been an interesting last couple years getting ready for this trip. Things in Central America have definitely been better, and Venezuela has completely fallen apart. It's been hard to try to figure out, you know, exactly where we're at there and plan for these sorts of things. You really can't. A few months ago, you couldn't even get through Nicaragua. But anyway, yeah, it doesn't make sense to try to predict the geopolitical instability in Latin America. You just gotta go, and if you gotta turn around, you gotta turn around, you gotta wait, hit a roadblock, you hit a roadblock. There's not really anything you can do about it. Man, it has been crazy getting ready for this. I am just like running around like a mad person, prepping and just doing all kinds of stuff. But I'm so excited. I tried to shoot this whole thing from the bike yesterday, but I haven't quite figured out the 90-mile-an-hour wind in the helmet microphone situation, so the audio didn't really come out. So I'm redoing it today, but I'll throw a little B-roll in there for you while I'm talking, just so it's not just me staring at the camera. Anyway, on to Solo South of the channel. Hey guys, I just wanted to take a second to talk about the channel and the series and kind of lay it out for you, what my commitment is, where I want to see this go. So Solo South is this channel, and the first series in this channel is going to be me driving from San Francisco to Argentina on my motorcycle, which I'll show you in just a minute. I'm really committed to showing you guys the real experience, and I want you to feel like you're there with me. And in some ways I want you to be there with me, because I want to use the community of people on YouTube watching to help guide me through the trip on my route and help me connect with friends and cool places and things to do along the way. So I want it to be very back and forth. So I'm putting these videos out pretty much live. Like I'll shoot for a week and then do a video each week right after, so that there's no big gap in the feedback loop between me and you. And that's really what I want to see. I'm also very committed to the reality of the experience. I don't want to show you the best of South America, the worst of Central America, the best of Central America, the worst of South America. I want to show you the real experience, how I personally feel about every single aspect of the trip. That's really important to me. So there's not going to be any sexy thumbnails, there's not going to be any clickbait, no listicles. You know, this is just a very real documentary style, quick production series. And that's you know, that's how I want it to be. So I don't want to run this too long, but first of all, for everyone who's already subscribed, even though I haven't even put out a video on this series, thank you so much. It means so much to me that people are liking and subscribing. Chances are, if you're watching this right now, you're probably somebody I know or a friend of somebody I know, and I can't thank you enough for just watching. It really makes a huge difference. So without too much more hubba-lubba-lubba, I want to show you my DR650 and kind of lay out what you're signing up for when you hit that subscribe button, which I really hope you do. And yeah, we'll get out of here. I have about 7 days. I may end up leaving a day late because I'm still waiting on some gear from some websites that are not being very forward with me about delivery times. But worst case scenario, I'll be leaving in about a week, and that's when I'll film the intro, get some sweet shots, and get everything rolling. I've already done some test rides. I've been doing a lot of work on the bike. It's been really exciting and really fun. I honestly I wish I could communicate how excited I am and how the feeling that goes along with putting so much work into a trip this long and just being this close. It's really exciting, and I can't wait to bring you with me. So let me show you the bike. Alright guys, here she is. This is the DR650 I'll be riding through Central and South America. I used to have an F800 GS, big BMW touring bike, and after a year and a half of testing for this trip, I decided that it was just too heavy. Well, not too heavy. I mean, there are a lot of things. Actually, I'll probably make a whole different video about that because I honestly could talk about the differences between this bike and that bike for an hour and a half. But I really think after a lot of careful research and consideration that this was the ideal situation. So I've been working on modifying this bike into the sort of bike it needs to be for a trip like this for about 6 months now. And she's pretty much ready. I'm not gonna spend a ton of time going over the bike itself because honestly there's 1,000 DR650 mod videos on YouTube, and if you're curious about any of this stuff, there's plenty of other videos you can watch on it. I might talk a little bit about a few things I've done over the course of the trip, but you know, she's pretty much set up for what I want to do, and I'm really happy with this bike. Highly recommend checking this thing out if you're thinking about doing any sort of intercontinental motorcycle trip. It's been the same bike for 27 years. Since 1996, so there is a huge wealth of aftermarket options, modifications, just things you can do, and part availability is very strong. Anyway, I'm not going to go too far into that. That's for another video. But anyway, here she is. So we're really excited. We can't wait. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, comment, tell me about what I should be, what you want to see, what I should be doing, where I should go, who I should meet. All that stuff is crazy important to me, and I will be answering every single comment as I get ready to depart. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe, and buckle up because it's going to be an absolutely crazy next 5 to 6 months of weekly videos from some of the most beautiful places in the world and the adventure of a lifetime. So I'll see you out there.